No way for people to jump in here today, and it was kind of spicy. So, hey, what's going on? We'll wait just a little bit more, just to let more people kind of come in, and then we'll kind of elaborate on the topic at hand. So, two topics that we're actually going to be talking about. One of them basically being the new customers versus loyal customers. Dragonic Warfare posted a video last night, and strangely enough, there was a comment that was left on this video that I kind of wanted to share with everybody, get everyone's feedback on it, because you know there's always two sides to everything. So we'll wait just a little bit more, see if anyone else comes in. If not, I'll go ahead and talk about it. And then we're going to talk about some big news about Nintendo. Nintendo actually starting to ease off a little bit for YouTube content creators. So we'll talk a little bit with that. But how's your day going so far? Let's see. Let me know if you can hear me pretty well. Hi, everybody. Those that are joining in right now, as the title states, we're going to talk about those two things here in a second. I'm just kind of giving a minute for people to kind of join in. So we'll figure that out before I go any further. Jambalaya was spicy though. I had some jambalaya for lunch, so and I'm hanging down here downtown ASU right now. Trying to get comfortable here so we could do this live stream. Do you remember Virginmobile plans with shrinking payments? It would reduce your bill by like $5 every month. Yeah, I remember that. Are you kind of hoping that something like that would come back? Yeah, you're right. That was a good way of rewarding customers, and it would be nice if they brought that back. All right, I want to read a comment that was on Dragonic Warfare's video last night, because this is a kind of a long comment. You guys can head over to his video where he kind of talks about like, the new customers and loyal customer deals and stuff like that. But anyways, so a person commented on his video and they said, it doesn't suck for the loyal customers. There's no logic reason for this entitlement complex people get when they've paid a bill for a while. Nowhere else do you get upgrade discounts every so often for a new item. Your cable company doesn't give you a new or even discounted TV after paying your cable bill. Your internet company, given they're probably the same, doesn't give you a new computer. Exxon and Ford don't give you a car for being loyal and purchasing their gas and vehicles exclusively. It's honestly mind-boggling the strange expectation and pressure from a customer base to be this absently arrogant and assume you should be rewarded for paying for a service that you received. Okay, I feel a little better after getting that out. I'm going to go and start on that letter to tell my apartment management that I deserve a free apartment for paying my rent for a couple of years. So it basically, in general, what this person is basically saying is that there's a difference between, companies giving something back for a customer's loyalty. But I guess what they're trying to state is that we have to remember that, we're paying for a service. We're paying them for something. They're already giving us something. So the level of entitlement is gone out of control. That's what I'm getting from that person's comment. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that there should be some high level discount for loyal customers compared to new customers? Because that's ultimately that's what the argument's always about. It's always about, new customers getting the greatest deals coming in. And obviously companies are looking to attract people to sign up with the services. That comment misses the point about the offers and promotional pricing and a few customers, loyal customers. Okay. New customers get large discounts. Yes. Do you feel like loyal customers should get the same amount of discounts as new customers? Like there's not going to be a right or wrong answer to this at all. I just want to know how where you guys like where your mindset is at. Because I look at it like this. One thing that I do think about when you talk about loyal customer discounts and new customer discounts is the fact that if they have the same type of discounts, does that necessarily attract new customers to come through if they're getting the same thing that long-term customers are getting? And is there a level of commitment that would need to be made? Because the way I look at it too is that if a new customer comes in and gets like an amazing deal, and a loyal customer gets an even better deal, that could work in two ways. It could work where the customer feels like they should put in the amount of time so they can get the same type of deal, or it can work against. Like explain more, elaborate more on it. Oh my gosh. So, and we're waiting for a community day in Pokemon Go, which is in like less than an hour. I intend to play here in a little bit. The new YouTube Stories feature. The Stories feature has been around. It's just it's slowly starting to roll its way out. I don't even think I have access to start putting up YouTube Stories. I don't think so just yet. When that feature rolls out to my channel, you guys can start expecting to see that. Yeah, it still only shows video, live, and post. So I can post, but I can't post like YouTube Stories. But I think some of the bigger YouTubers have it, and it's starting to trickle its way down to those like maybe like those that are like under 100,000 subscribers have access to it now. But initially, it's the same thing as like Instagram stories. It's the same. It's Snapchat and YouTube. That's really what it is. But for a content creator such as myself, instead of like you know having people that like to follow me on Instagram or follow me on all these different sources, since YouTube is kind of enacting this own like social media type atmosphere for content creators, besides just posting up videos and doing live streams, I think it's going to work out great because then like I wouldn't have to say like, hey, if you guys want to follow me on my day-to-day adventures, these are my social medias, follow them. I wouldn't have to do that, right? Because you guys can follow me here on YouTube. That'd be like one-stop shop. But like if I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of what I got, or even just quickly post about something, I think it's a good way to just kind of interact with everybody. So when that feature rolls out to me, new customer type deal, it's always going to be that way. And I think this is one of the things that is a tool for carriers. If you guys think about it, because like Dragonic Warfare said, they have what's called the bunny hoppers, right? So people who don't feel like they've been appreciative of their time with a company will hop to another provider. And so you have people that like hop around because they don't feel like that the company cares about them. And to be honest, like really, some people have this fixation like the company has to care about them. And let me just go on here and say, companies don't care about you. For every you, they could replace you with somebody else. Do you think it's more advantageous to constantly switch between prepaid carriers to get offers? It depends. It depends on what you're trying to do. Like, some people, they don't need the latest phones or whatever, so they're not really chasing down phones. And then some people do. So it just, it's what you think of. More times than anything else, I do see that that people tend to hop when it comes to plans. Not so much phones, right? Because they can always buy a phone outright. They can always, get an unlocked phone. I think it's just like when it comes with the plans, like I know Sprint was notorious for it. They always had like, 3 lines for 100, 5 lines for 100, all these things, but you had to be a new subscriber to Sprint. If you're a loyal customer on Sprint, you couldn't get those deals. But at the same time too, those deals were limited. There was a limited time of those deals. Those deals weren't like you weren't going to be paying like 5 lines for 100 forever on Sprint. They would eventually. It's like how put it. It's like your internet service provider. Like you can get unlimited internet, 1 gigabyte up, 1 gigabyte down, for $99 a month, and then you see like the fine print and says promotion per month for 12 months, and then normal rate is, and it'll be like $165 a month. So I mean, people kind of forget about that too. I think you would wind up paying more, and because they make you sign up for their most expensive plan, plus charge you various fees. Yes, 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 that is true. That is true, Pop Trigger. That is true. The people got to read the fine print. Always, always, always read the fine print. Always. Um, all right, let's move on to something a little bit different. Let's talk about the whole Nintendo situation because this one's more exciting. I think this is pretty cool and really big on Nintendo to kind of finally do this. Nintendo actually backing off and allowing content creators to now broadcast live or create videos of, Nintendo gameplay. Before you had to actually sign up with Nintendo, besides being a YouTube partner, you had to sign up with Nintendo to have permission to be able to either live stream their game or make videos of the game. And so now they've opened it up where the same rules as a content creator or partner with YouTube, could actually do this. So I'll explain the rules here in a minute. Uh, you bought it on Boost Mobile on the $35 plan. I think after a few months, you'd actually pay less. Okay. But yeah, so the Nintendo YouTube partnership thing now has completely changed. They're actually doing away with Nintendo's partnership program on YouTube. So opens to any content creator to do gameplay. The only rules to the whole thing is that you have to, well, you cannot have third party music over the gameplay or over the video, and you can't steal somebody else's. So those are the two things majorly. I mean, there's other rules to it, but technically, it means that if I wanted to play Mario Run, I can play Mario Run and stream gameplay here on YouTube and not have to worry about getting a strike or Nintendo coming after me. So that's always good. So are you guys excited to see your favorite content creators start, doing some gameplay with Nintendo products, maybe like Zelda, maybe Metroid? I am. I may or may not. I don't know. My channel's never really been like a gaming channel or anything like that. So we got like half an hour until community weekend starts. Almost there. Almost time. Anyhow, so I may jump back on and do another live stream later on this afternoon. I just kind of want to just get people's thoughts on those two things. We'll talk more later on. And yeah, there's my brother right there. He's dying for Pokemon Go right now. That's because he has to go to work in 2 hours, so he won't be able to like fully take advantage of Community Day. Even though Community Day starts basically in like an hour for us, and it lasts until Sunday, so it's not actually really a Community Day. It's more like Community Week or weekend. All right, trainer battles might come to. No, it is. Player versus player is coming to Pokemon Go. Like that's something that they've announced a couple of months ago, but they're teasing it now because technically player versus player was supposed to launch this month, November, but they haven't launched it yet. But they don't want people thinking like it's never coming because they're almost to that point. So yeah, player versus player is right around the corner. But it's not openly available yet. I know every Pokemon that was in Community Day this year is going to spawn this weekend. So if you hadn't, like, say you didn't get Pikachu with Surf, this weekend is the time to grind for it. Butto X4. Like, my Boost Mobile line is already pretty much like, I've switched it from an unlimited plan to like the $3 a day. In case if I want to review a phone from Boost Mobile, I can always pay the $3 fee to use it for the whole day. But completely on a Google Fi right now. So I have this phone. This is actually my main Google Fi phone. So this is the one that has, the smart switch capabilities. Now my data only SIM and my Honor 8. So that way, I carry both phones with me. Social media. I'm going to show you guys on Instagram. So who does play Pokemon Go? Be honest. And no one's going to make fun of you or anything like that. I play it. I'm open about it. Even though people will be like, why are you playing it? Just because I can. Any other questions you guys may have? Because I may just go ahead and stop this broadcast from now and probably do one later on this evening in about 4 hours, so around 5:30 my time, depending on how things go, because I don't know how busy I'm going to be. I know this weekend I intend to do a couple of live streams again. It's a lot easier than having to try to put a video together. Well, look at this. Trending right now. Google Hangouts dies in 2020. You guys ready to hear this? What type of things do you do in Pokemon Go right now? Have you collected them all? No, I haven't collected them all. Matter of fact, because I know they have like different generations in, and they just released Generation 4. So out of Generation 1, I have every one except for Zapdos. So I still need to get a Zapdos, and that'll complete Generation 1. In Generation 2, I have about 91 caught. Gen 3, I have 102 caught, and Gen 4, I have 19. So, haven't caught them all, but playing raid battles for legendaries. My goal is to try to get my account to reach level 40. So then that way I can go around my city, and like everybody else that, maybe like level 20, level 25, level 30, like I'll meet up with people to help them raid so they can get Pokemon that they wouldn't be able to. There's a real bad problem here in my city where people are pretty stuck up when it comes to playing a game like this. Like it's just a game, and they won't let people join them in on raid battles and stuff like that. So, are you hoping to get the most? I already got the one that I wanted the most, Gengar. Gengar is one of my favorites. I have Mewtwo, I have Celebi, I have Giratina, Cresselia, and Mew. I have Mew also. So from the Gen 1s, basically Mewtwo, Mew, Gengar. But then like the mega forms of Pokemon should be coming out pretty soon. So I'm hoping to get a Mega Stone so I can evolve my Gengar into a Mega Gengar. And I think Charizard X and Charizard Y. Well, Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y, those should be coming too. Yeah, but for the gym battles, it's a back and forth thing. So, like, I'll take down a gym. I'll take over a gym, and then somebody else will come and defeat that gym and send my Pokemon back. And normally I place Pokemon in gyms just because you get Pokecoins for leaving in there for a few hours. So Boost Mobile was doing a giveaway where I won 4 Pokemon Go Pluses. So I did a video unboxing it because it gave me a swag bag also. So I got like a sweater from Boost Mobile. I got 4 Pokemon Go Pluses, and I got like some other stuff like a Boost Mobile stress ball, some other cool things, earbuds from Boost Mobile. So it was cool. Let's see. But anyways, so this thing here says Google likes screwing with our lives by killing apps we use each and every day. Think Inbox and Google Reader, those types of apps. Google pushes them as the next great thing. A number of us move everything we do over to them, and then Google sunsets them in the worst possible time. Okay, so, hmm. Okay, yeah, it talks about Hangouts. Yeah, they replaced Hangouts with Allo. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't give a specific date when Hangouts is going to be killed, but it is confirmed that in 2020 Hangouts will be killed. So the regular Hangouts, not the enterprise version of Hangouts like Hangouts Meet, Hangouts Chat. Those obviously are going to be enterprise for businesses, but Hangouts is going to be killed off, which is already sad as is because we're losing Google Plus. August 9th of 2019 is the last day of Google Plus. They're going to completely kill it off, and for consumers um, who like Google Plus, Google has the answer to that, which we'll talk about talk more about Google Plus. We'll talk more about just basically Google making apps and killing it. So hit the bell option to be notified when I go live, so you guys can join in on the live chat. Then I'll be in a different location, but thanks for hanging out with me, Pot Trigger. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Um, what is it? DK James Garcia. Thanks for coming in. Uh, Everyone else who came in, I appreciate it. For you guys joining in, just hanging out with me. Small little group, but better than nothing, right? Um, and plus, too, I don't do a lot of live streams, so this is probably going to be like weird for you guys to see that I'm live streaming a lot lately. But anyways, yeah, we'll talk later, right? So get your questions ready. We'll talk about how Google does this idiotic thing of killing services to make room for services that they already have and replace it with services. You guys get the point. I'll talk to y'all later. Law. I need some water. I need some water.